Hello there, good afternoon, good morning. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is Andy Achuga coming to you live from andyachuga.com. And today I just wanted to share my 7 favorite sources for creating blog content on demand and never run out of content ever again in your entire, blogging lifetime. Now, also, if you want to watch or learn how to create a blog from scratch to use to build your home business or to use to brand yourself online, you might want to stay to the end of the 5 minutes, and I'll be sharing with you a favorite source or a favorite program I actually use to build my blog and to build my brand online. So let's get started. My first favorite source for creating blog content on demand is existing books that I've read. Now, if you've read any book at all, if you're in the home business industry, one of the first things they always tell us to do is to go read a book, get Think and Grow Rich or get some self-development book to read. Now, these books are great sources for information. You can just take a chapter and write a whole blog post, right? Or take a page and you write a whole blog post. So these are great sources. When you're reading the books, you might want to, when something jumps out to you and makes a whole lot of sense, it's great to share it with your audience. So you just bring out your phone, your tablet, your laptop, and blog about it. Right? It's a great way of getting blog content on demand every single time. Now, my second favorite source is using live events. In fact, this particular strategy, live event, is one of my favorites. It's actually my favorite because if you're in the home business industry, you have live events from your company that you should attend. Not might, it's a must. You have to. Now, when you attend these events, it's not just going to get the hype and the motivation, it's also taking some notes. Now, when you're taking those notes, you want to share it with your team members, you want to share it with your audience, or something that jumps out to you. Sometimes you might get a sort of like an understanding that you never had before, that may not have come directly from the way the content was given on stage, but something that you must have heard from somebody else. You might want to write it down or write a blog post about it and share with your audience, which is another great source. Live events. Now, another great source is using webinars. Webinars are great. They're good because with webinars, you're hardly going out. Webinars are online. They come to you instead of you going to them. So if you're attending webinars regularly, you always have a notebook full of notes. You always have some content to deliver. So webinars are a great source. You learn a lot, and at the same time, right, you're able to get content that you can deliver to people or deliver to your audience. Now, that's my third favorite source. My next, or my fourth favorite source is past notes, right? Sometimes you have some notes from the past that you've actually written a whole bunch of notes. You don't use them, or you've never used them. They're just sitting there collecting dust. Sometimes you write the notes and you forget to even go through them, right? You've had so many strategies, tips, tricks, and stuff like that, and you stuff them away. Now, this is cash on check. Even if you're not going to use it for yourself, it's great to share them. Now, when you share it, people love content like that. People want to learn a lot from these things. So when you are sharing, what tends to happen is that you tend to attract people to yourself because that content is great value. My next one is podcast. Although I don't podcast is not my first, second, that's why it's on the number six, is that I listen to podcasts regularly, right? And I get a whole bunch of notes from podcasts, but they come in as ideas. When I'm listening to podcasts, most of the times I'm either driving or I'm doing something else. So I don't really use a lot of information from podcasts. But if you're the type that sits down to listen to a podcast, or you really need some great source of content, make sure to hit those podcasts. Podcasts are great. Subscribe to a podcast, some from top leaders in the industry. Most of them have podcasts you actually can check out. Right now, if you check my blog, there's a great source for a podcast you can actually look at for home business owners, which actually just is free. So you can actually listen to it and get content, or listen to it to build yourself and your business. Now, my last favorite source is articles written by top leaders, written by very good sources like entrepreneur.com. If you go to entrepreneur.com, they write articles about the industry as a whole. They write anything and everything. Now these sources, these companies, these websites, they spend a lot of money to get copywriters, to get people to do the research. So you can be rest assured that the information you're getting from some of these sources are one of the best sources. You can, if you're in the health and wellness industry, you can check out some health and wellness magazines like Men's Health, right? You can check that out, get some content from there, derive something from there. They've written the headline, they've done everything for you. All you have to do is adopt the content and make it your own. So these are great sources that are actually used to create content on demand every single time. And I guarantee if you use these sources, you never run out of ideas or blog content to write for your home business or for your blog. Now, this is me signing off. Now, if you want to learn how to use a blog or how to use sort of like online strategies to build your business and make your life build faster and easier, you might want to check the link below. Visit my blog andyachugga.com or click the link below. Go check out some great offers, some what people are doing to build their business online. You want to learn the right way of doing it. Okay, please feel free to comment if you have any great ideas, any comments. Feel free to like, share this with your team members. I appreciate you watching this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you and God bless you. Have a great one. Bye.